Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for our relaunch stream. Hello, everybody. I'm glad you... Welcome aboard, dear passengers. Hello. Give me a second. I'm trying to read everyone in chat. Hello. Echo, ISO, Rate, Severe, VT, Tommy, Pat, Matt Paladin, Cole, Pyro, Puzzle, Hit Listers, Adsa, The Press Bean, Gordon, Elite, Rushi, Oscar, Maxim, Charles. Hello, everybody. I hope I got everyone. Oh, Oz. Oh, I see you there too. Hello, everyone. Glad you all could be here today. Let me get chat on screen here. I hope this part works. There. I moved like 2 feet to the left there. Oh, hi Shadik, hi Dr. Huber. Glad you all could be here today. Hello, everyone. Welcome, my dear passengers, aboard the Audire Astra for the brand new Mothership. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's been having a lovely Saturday. Did I remember to redo the link? Huh? What? Oh, hi, Myra. Hello. I'm glad you can make it. Hey, what's wrong with my link? What are you talking about? Are you trying to confuse me? Laura's gonna hate. Yes. Nice go. Yes, I spent so long on this new. I spent a long time on the chat box, but I spent a really long time just getting the chat to look nice, and the so YouTube chat uses something called CSS. It's like a web code thing, and I had to learn a little bit how to use that to make it glow a bit and do the fade in. And I couldn't get it to look quite the way I wanted, but you know, it's good enough. Would this be Audire Astra 2 or Audire Astra B? I am still the one and only Audire Astra. Oh, hi, Leo. Hello, everyone. Yes, I am the one and only. Okay, so this is just an update. It's like a retrofit. Okay, it's not a new ship. It's just a retrofit. Oh, you need to redo the YouTube chat link every time. Yes, Cole. I obviously I updated it for this stream. Oh, thank you, Myra. Yes, you actually made a whole website. Yes, it's a nice book. Yes. And I also learned about this fancy new thing called, in OBS, called like Source Mirror, which you need a plugin for. So on my old stream setup, I had the chat on the chatting screen, and I had a chat on the the gameplay screen. It's the gameplay screen. And I'm forgetting words. What was I saying? Oh, but they were two separate sources, so I had to update the link in both of them each time. Every single time I wanted to stream. And now if I did it correctly, I should only have to do it in one now. So it'll be slightly easier for me to actually set up stream now. Yes, having to learn CSS. Yes, Echo, haha. Having to learn how to code. The image of Audire we see is only an illusion. Sadly, there is no real spaceship mother. Oh, hi, Flair. Thank you for being here. 4,500 more luxury cabins. Paladin, that is a very... not Paladin. Puzzle, that is a very small number. We'll get into that. Well, we're going to discuss lore today. So we are going to talk about my starship model today. YouTube chat is a great first battle in any stream. Hi, Lucas. Welcome aboard. Yes, YouTube chat is the worst. I'm very glad it worked today because YouTube chat has been very finicky to me, on me recently. It just stops working for no reason. And I don't really know. I'm glad it worked today because when it stops working, there's nothing I can do. All I can do is wait for YouTube chat to start working again for me. And sometimes it stops working for weeks at a time. And again, there's nothing I can do. It stops working. Eventually it works again. YouTube giveth, YouTube taketh away. My eyes are so pretty. Thank you, Gordon. Your chat always works. Cole, you stream like once every few months. Okay? Your sample size is very small. Oh, hi, idea. Move a product and not be jank 2023 challenge impossible. Yes, very difficult. Oh, by the way, so I actually have two chatting screens. This is one of them. So I made this other one first. I'm gonna show it to you in a sec. But what was I saying? Oh, so fun fact, the reason why I have two just chatting screens is because this one, the background is actually 3D. It's and we'll get to that one. We'll be rotating through the 3D environment. I can't do it right now. I have lots of things in the new VTubing program. It's called Warudo. It only released like a few weeks ago, and like I had to spend a long time, or like it really at least a few weeks before debut, and then I had everything set up in this other VTubing program, but this one, it came out. I tried it, and it felt better. So I spent like 2 weeks just hurriedly transferring everything over and setting things over in the new program. And that took a lot of time. So in a way, it was almost good. Oh, another fun fact. Originally, this debut stream was supposed to happen last week, but my work messed up the vacation time I requested to do this. And so it got delayed a week. And now I'm doing the same day as Hololive. And I'm glad you all are here instead of waiting for Hololive. Oh, hi, Maxim. And, okay, I'm sorry. I'm normally not this scatterbrained. I swear. And before Audire walks away to show us her 3D rig, I do not have full body tracking. And this model is also not designed for full body tracking. I would have to probably put some more effort in to actually make it look good for full body tracking. Yeah, delayed straight into Hololive DVDs. So, as I was saying, that was bad. The nice part is, it did give me an extra week to get everything transferred over into the new program. Anyways, might watch the VODs later. You mean Hololive VODs? If you mean Hololive VODs, I totally support that. Anyways, let me show you the other chatting screen. Button work. Yes, this is the other chatting screen. This one. This took a crazy amount of time to make and render. Actually, not a time to make, it wasn't too bad. It took a crazy amount of time to render. Because, this is like a 10-minute loop in the background, okay? This video loops for like 10 minutes. That took a very long time to render. This is ray traced, by the way. This is ray traced. The work you put into model transfer. Thank you, Paladin. Yes, this is 10 minutes of ray tracing that was rendered out. And I had to learn a lot of compositing because to get it to actually to render that in a reasonable amount of time, what I learned to do is I'd break up the scene into different parts, different layers depending on the distance, and that really helped me get it done. Because I think originally, if I had just rendered the whole thing out at once, like I usually do, it would have taken like 2 weeks to render, I think, on my computer. And I have a 3080, which is really fast at rendering. 10 minutes, you upload the commit. So it sounds a bit too much like overkill. So Echo, there's a good reason why it had to be 10 minutes. I couldn't make it shorter. It's because the way the stars in the background rotate across, I can't actually make it loop in any less time is the problem because of how the stars work. The only way I could make it loop faster is to speed them up, and then they would look too fast. Hi, J-Wing. Welcome aboard. I'm glad you could make it here today. Yes, in the water flows. Yes, it's not really water. It's kind of like a energy flow. I got inspired by Star Rail for those. I was playing the Xianzhou Luofu, and they had these like holographic waterfalls. I thought, wow, those look really good. I want to do something like that. And then I did. Yes, it came out okay. It's all good. We did it. A bunch of circles spinning at spinning. Different rates take a long time. Yes, Leo, you see it. Also, the other thing about the background, so you notice in the back here, there's a highway, and there's like, I don't know, cars, maybe, flying cars. There's traffic, okay. There's a lot of traffic in space. And I've always wanted to do something like this. It's, I just remember one night, I think I was in Chicago, and I remember seeing the highway, and it was beautiful. It was just like a river of light, just seeing all the headlights coming towards me on the hallway. It was just like a river of light just branching and spinning off and merging. And you don't really you don't really expect to find beauty in Chicago traffic. But that night I did. And that moment of many years ago, but that has stuck with me all this time. And I eventually turned it into this highway behind me here. Rare instance of luxury online. Shut up, Tommy. I admire scenery. Oh, hello, Foo Dude. Welcome aboard. The model looks really detailed. Yes, we will go through the 360 on the model in a sec. I always look cool from a distance. Yes, being in it, different story. Nighttime city. Yes, cities at night are gorgeous. All right. So, I don't know, what do you want to do? Do you want to, oh, let me show you my slides, and we'll do the 360 on the model. Button. So, oof. Let me bring up my slides. Sorry. I could have rehearsed more, and then I just didn't. Give me a sec here. Need to find everything. Oh, here's my slides. Okay, my slides, my introduction. Who am I? Where did I put that button? Here it is. Yes. My name, for those of you who are new, my name is Audire Astra. It is pronounced Audire. No one ever gets this right when they see my name in text the first time. So I'm saying it here. Audire Astra. Odd as in audio. Deary as in deary. Yes, my name is Audire Astra. Thought I was kind of pulsating. Gosh darn it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe if it wiggle a bit, maybe it'll stop doing that. Tilt the card look. Fun fact, Leo. This is a 3D object. It is. Hang on. Oh. This is a 3D object. That's why it's tilted. Remember, I thought it was odd die. Yes, people pronounce it like Audire. I've heard all sorts of things. Audire, like, Anyways, I'm not gonna recite them all. Now you know how it's pronounced, Audire. I expect most things to make to be 3D objects at this point. Fair enough, Leo. I do have some 2D assets here and there. You imagine dire like direwolf? Yes, Audire. A lot of people think Audire. I don't know why. Audire, dire docs? Tommy, what? What is that? Oh yeah, Leo, you were one of the few people to actually pronounce it right the first time. Okay, I've been using this Stream Deck for a while now, but this is the first time I've actually done anything but like the most basic of expression toggles with it. And so I'm still getting used to navigating my own setup. Oh, wow, you're making things significantly harder for myself. Look, Cole, the alternatives would be even worse. Audibly? No, shut up, Cole. Cole, on the list of people mispronouncing my names, you are the worst. By far. You always pronounce it Audire. That's terrible, Adza. Is it your last Calvatron? I'm sure Tommy would love to be called Calvatron. Tommy Calvatron, you're just a transformer now. Oh, anyways. I slide. My ship. I am called the Ark of Eternities. I have many sisters. They are all arcs of various kinds, but I am the only Ark of Eternities. Why am I the Ark of Eternities? So me and my sisters, we, explore the cosmos, and we each have various interests, fields of research, as it were. And my study is time, or something like time, specifically the subjective experience of time and the experience of eternity. So that is why I am the Ark of Eternities. He's normally such a Transformers guy, you figured he'd like Galvatron. I know. Tommy, too close to Galvatron. You don't like Galvatron, Tommy? You're an Optimus boy? Is one of my sisters the Ark of the Covenant? No. None of my sisters, we have never appeared in the Bible. Technically, in terms of lore, I first make contact with humanity some 50,000 years in the future from now. And at that day and age, the history of Earth that you are living through now and you all know is considered like forgotten, lost, obliterated. Nobody really knows anything that's happening now anymore. History doesn't really survive for that long. Raiden Shogun, but spaceship. I hadn't made that connection, Max. But you know, of all the Genshin characters to be compared to, Raiden is not the worst. Sounds like a missed opportunity for a great collab. I don't think there's an Ark of the Covenant VTuber, Cole. I think that might be problematic. Although I know there is a Jesus VTuber out there, which I don't know how he hasn't been canceled yet. Audire is the Kudere sister. Am I really a Kudere? Come on. I'm not a Sundere though. I'll agree with you on that one. Excellent. My age. Oh yes. Wouldn't you all like to know? Good luck, boys! And girls. Yes, my age. You know, it's complicated. Okay? There's lots of time travel and dimensional travel involved. So, you know, good luck good luck trying to figure that one out, boys. My likes. Oh yes, could I talk about myself? I hate this part. What do I like? I like playing video games. I mostly like strategy games, especially real-time strategy games. I like RPGs. I play a lot of RPGs. These days I tend to play more RPGs than strategy games because strategy games take a lot of brain power and they take thinking and they take effort, and RPGs I just want to be mindless. These days I'm kind of mentally exhausted a lot of the time, and when I want to play video games I don't want to think and work. I don't want to work in my video games. I just want to do simple things. So I play RPG. So I've been playing more RPGs and less strategy games these days. Old. Leo, I am from the future. So I will have you know that I am technically negative years old compared to you. Here's Bilal because you relate to me. Sorry, Cole. Reasons you play turn-based strategies instead of RTS. Leo, I find that turn-based strategy games are much worse in that regard. Turn-based strategy games require much more thinking. Real-time strategy involves very little thinking well, it's not very little, but involves less thinking. It's more like on the fly. Turn-based strategy encourages you to, you know, take it slow and plan things out. Anyways, I also like playing visual novels. Did someone just sub? The sound played, but the alert didn't play. I don't know what's going on. Why is the alert not playing? It worked when I tested it. I'll have to figure that. I've never used Stream Elements before. I started using Stream Elements for a subscriber alert, and I haven't figured out why it's not working. I bet you could be carbon dated. I cannot, Maxim. You will find that there is no carbon. I am made out of alien construction material that is not recognizable to matter from this universe. So you'll find I cannot be carbon dated because I have no carbon. Oh, you got the sound. Oh, did it actually play? You got the alert, but not the sound. Oh. Huh. I don't know how to make, how do I get the audio in here? Control audio, video, OBS? Oh, okay. Oh. I think that should work. I see an audio source for it now. Okay, next time someone subs, we'll know. You may have no carbon, but you can still be dated. Tommy, there are 2 ways to use the word dated there, and I could take great offense to one of those. I think you mean the other one, though. Carbon derogatory. See, that can also be taken as an insult. We got the wrist today. Yes, he occasionally does come up with some good lines, huh? You know which one? It's a good thing I'm... Oh, what was I going to say next? Oh. I was going to say visual novels. Okay. So also, I wanted to mention, when I was making these slides, I went back to my old debut slides from 2 years ago. I didn't change up too much. I remember when I was making those debut slides 2 years ago, how many visual novels I had played recently, and I just haven't played that many in like the past year or two. And the thing is, for I don't know what happened, because for a period there were so many good visual novels coming out and being translated from Japanese and stuff, and it was like a golden age for visual novels. There's so many good ones, and there was too many for me to do. I couldn't get through them all. There was just too many. And then, like in the past 2 years, it's stopped. It's a good thing it's so easy to flip the script on him. Yeah, Tommy is very easily flustered, so it's cute when he tries to fluster, because it's very easy to just turn it on him. When's the last time I played a visual novel on stream? I like playing visual novels. I don't think they are good stream material, because you're kind of just sitting there reading for the most part. Unless you have, I know some people, I'm sure, can make that interesting. I don't think I can by myself. But if you want to ask what's the last time I played one on stream, it is with Rushi, with Nekopara Catboy edition. Yes, the Catboys. But yes, as I was saying, like, there were so many good ones, and then for some reason it just kind of stopped. And like only like really half-baked visual novels have been coming out. And of course, if you look on Steam, like 90% of them are just really low effort porn basically. They're just low effort porn. You do a little gameplay, get some hentai pictures. Hi, Mashichu, welcome aboard. We need more Audire Astra. I cannot voice act. I would love if I could voice act, but I cannot. I mean, I would love to do another visual novel collab with someone someday, though. Oh, that's the other thing. Visual novels are also really long. Like, they tend to be extremely long. So if you want to stream one, you're going to be streaming it for a long time. Isn't that not 90% of everything? No, not 90% of everything. 90% of shooters on Steam are not porn. Maybe 10% of shooters on Steam are porn. Like, it's pretty hard to find first-person shooter porn. Okay? Anyways, that's enough about porn. Let's not talk about porn anymore. What kind of movies and books do I like? I like sci-fi, fantasy, and action, as you would expect. And no surprises there. I really like Star Wars. I don't like Star Trek. I am familiar with Star Trek, but I can't really say that I like it. I'm much more of a Star Wars fan. I have the familiarity with Warhammer 40k as well, and for Warhammer mostly from osmosis, like hanging around other sci-fi fans. But I am not personally consumed the series, and definitely not the game, because the game is very expensive. Fantasy, big fan of Lord of the Rings. If you want to watch Lord of the Rings, I will watch it with you. The extended editions, of course, because like who even owns the normal editions? I can't even find them, really, if I want to. What other fantasy? Big fan of Discworld. What kind of movies? Fantasy movies. So, come to think of that, there haven't really been any like good fantasy movies recently, have there? Oh well. Oh, bye, Paladin. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, my favorite food is watermelon. Longtime viewers of the streams will know this. This is well known, but otherwise, I like a lot of foods. Mostly of them are pretty basic. I like fried chicken. I like meat of various kinds. Not a big fan of salad. I can eat it. Really, I don't like raw vegetables in general. Except cucumber. Cucumbers are the only raw vegetable that is acceptable. What else? Love ice cream. Who doesn't? My favorite ice cream is probably like vanilla or chocolate. Again, food tastes kind of basic. But yes, you want to take me out? I'm a very cheap date in terms of food. My dislikes. Is someone getting yours? Chat. Oh, is YouTube chat misbehaving for you guys? Oh, I'm sorry. That's my dislikes. I don't like seafood. Anything that lives in the water, can't deal with it. Fish, shrimp, crab, lobster, whatever it is, comes from the water, can't stand it. No fish for me. I don't like shooters, for the most part. I can kind of tolerate them, depending. If I'm playing with someone else, maybe I can tolerate them, but you will not find me playing Valorant. You will not find me playing Apex Legends. You will not find me playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, Battlefield, anything along those lines. Not gonna happen. I do not like the Star Wars sequels. Longtime viewers of this stream will know I do not like the Star Wars sequels. It's not for the typical reasons. Like, usually people will say something, oh, Rey is a Mary Sue, or whatever. It's like, I don't care about that. I like Rey. I think she's fine. But I hate the movies as a whole. I think the actors did a great job. They did the best they could. They are not to blame for anything that went wrong with the sequels. And I think they should all be praised. They should all be loved. They did the best they could with what they had, and they are not to blame. Is everything working? Am I still live? Please no scuff. Anyways, yes, the Star Wars sequels. I'm not going to go into detail about the plot of the, I'm not going to go into detail of why I don't like the sequels right now. Although, if you want to know, I'm perfectly happy to talk about it. I'll be talking about it for like the next 30 minutes, though. Probably, because I really don't like them. I have lots of thoughts about that. You confuse us, have to reload. Oh, okay. She has zero personality, though, Rey. Yes, she's. Rey is not a great character. I think she's emblematic of the problem with like Hollywood's attempts to write female protagonists, in that they feel the need to make them too perfect. and that's bad. It results in like dull, bland characters. But I don't hate her. I don't dislike her. I'm like neutral positive towards her. Hoping that upcoming movie on Rey can redeem that cast. I'm not sure the sequels are redeemable. I hope they just move on. Just let them move on to things besides Star Wars. I think they are all eager to move on to things besides Star Wars. All the actors, I mean. Oh, YouTube just being. Aw, I'm so. This is just the thing with YouTube. Oh, I can't do much. Rey's not good. There are more glaring issues. Yeah. You aren't allowed to have a female character with flaws, don't you know? It feels like it. Like when you do like, I won't say that. It specifically, I think it's a big problem with Disney, in particular. Like Marvel movies, like we talk about Captain Marvel, or the Mighty Thor, female Thor, in the MCU movies. I think we're just all handled very badly. Oh, hello, Sato. Welcome aboard. Sequel suffer being two people's ego trying to kill each other's ideas for a story, and it shows. That is part of the problem. I think the problem in particular starts with the second movie there. I don't think that's the biggest. If you want to ask me what the biggest problem with the sequels is, they didn't want to tell a new story. That was the problem. Like from the beginning, even if everything else went well, the sequels were doomed from the beginning, in my opinion, because they just wanted to rehash the same conflict. They just wanted to do Rebel Alliance versus Empire, but instead they just renamed the factions, so now they're the Resistance and the First Order. That's the problem. As long as you start from that premise, you cannot have a good series. So, really, and I'm sure this is not a decision that was made by anybody that was involved in actual making of the movie. It's not J.J. Abrams, not Rian Johnson, not any of the actors. This was made by the executives at Disney. I'm sure of it, because the executives are the people who sat down and said, okay, we are going to take no risks. We are just going to we're basically just going to remake classic Star Wars as everyone remembers it. And the moment they decided that, everything else was doomed. There's just no chance of this trilogy being good now. Even if everything else was fantastic, they would still just be, eh. No sense. Yes, exactly. Yes, it's a tragedy. I just hope Disney moves on from the sequels. Let's focus on what happens after. Let Rey retire. Let Ben Solo retire from Star Wars. Let them move on to other franchises with more hope and love in them. Imagine having it when you're backed by a major ruler. Oh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. I hate what they did with the New Republic. I hate it so much. It's so stupid. It's so unimaginably stupid what they did with the New Republic. The decision to rehash Rebel Alliance versus Empire, it makes no point as a continuation of the sequel trilogy, and because of that, they just had to twist everyone into just the most brain dead people imaginable to make it work, and I hate it. The Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. No, a different trilogy. Okay, what do I got next? Is that it? Oh, that's it. That's all the slides I had. Oh, I guess we can go on to showing off the model now. Yay. Wait, I gotta get rid of this thing first. That did not work. There we go. Now the slides are on. Yay. Gotta move on before Kiggle is on. Yes. I am perfectly happy to, just talk about Star Wars for another hour and a half, but not today. Any other day. Sure. Yes. So as I mentioned, wait, what? Oh, hang on a sec. I gotta move my camera down a bit. New program. Still getting used to navigating this. Oh, that is... How did I do this before? I did this before, and I must have forgotten to save what I did. How did I do this? I'm very confused. I'm sorry. I'm trying to move the camera down. It does not want to cooperate. I'm sorry. I could have sworn I had this fixed. What did I do? How did I fix this last time? I don't get it. I'm sorry, guys. When you have so much new stuff to set up and everything, and it just kind of something slipped through the cracks, Why isn't it working? Character speed. Oh, that's not what I intended. That did not work. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? We'll just. Oh. That's all I had to do. Okay. Yes, just show off. I tweeted about this, but I really like this. One of the big advantages of this vtuber program is I can have a lot more control over my movement. And so now when I tilt in one direction, my hips swing the same direction, which looks a lot more natural than the way most 3D VTubing programs do this, in which you just tilt like you're bending in the breeze, like a stick in the breeze. Yes. When we look up, we do the 360. Yeah. Got my hair in the back, my halo. Let me shrink the halo. Just poofs. You can see my hair in the back. Yep. Cool looking dress. Yes, thank you. Yes, the halo. Oh. You can also take a close. I'm gonna get in close. I'm gonna check out the new expressions. Audire is not one of those air noodle guys at the car dealer. No, I am not. I am not an air noodle. Yay. So, 3 expressions. You've noted. I think I've been using some of them already, but you can see. I can be surprised. I can be angry. I can be happy. And so those are my three, I'm calling them my smart expressions because they're not actually toggles. They're automatically triggered based off my facial expressions. That took a lot of time to figure out, or not to figure out. It took a lot of time to get everything working. I mean, maybe I'll show you guys sometime what the it's called programming to just get those three things working. Actually, yeah, let me show you guys what it looks like to just get those three expressions to work. Let me just take a screenshot of the other window here that you guys can't see. Let me put it up here. I'm gonna make an image. Here, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's visual programming, it's node-based visual programming, and this is what it looks like to get to program those three expressions to work and get the transitions, all the logic behind like the transitions and moving back and forth. That's what it looks like. Yes, it is a flowchart. It is a pretty complicated flowchart. It's a lot of work getting that to work. Oh, also I can wink now. No heart expression, only visual SMH. I mean, I'm not. I don't. I mean, nothing I do is complicated enough to resort to actual programming. I keep holding up it. Thank you, Tommy. Oh, that's all right. I have other toggles. Like you've already seen. I can actually turn my halo off now. That will be great when playing games. The old model could not do that. But yes, being able to turn the halo on and off will be fantastic for actually playing games where you want to see things on the screen. Let's see. No, you'd probably delve into learning that stuff at one point. Oh. I can look sad. No. Tommy, no. Why would you say that? Can I throw the halo like Kung Lao's hat? No, I cannot throw the halo. It does not work that way. Oh, the expression broke. I need to fix that. I thought I had fixed it. Now the tears are just there. Pain. Wait, hang on. Where is this? I need to find that node. Where is it? Okay, there. No more tears. No more tears now. How often will this happen? Occasionally. I play Honkai Impact. Okay, if I ever play Honkai Impact, there will be feels, there will be sad, there will be depression. Hello, Lamp. Welcome aboard. Glad you like my design. Going through your the flower closet. Yes, you've noticed. I lost the crown halo on top of my head, the one that changed colors when I'm like looking around when I'm changing expressions. So instead the rose on my head now responds to my emotions So it closes up when I'm surprised. And a little bit when I'm scary. Or not scary, angry. Just a little bit. Audire and sadness is something that just doesn't... Cool, I have emotions, okay? I experience sadness. Okay. Another very important expression, disgust. I mentioned on stream before that I needed a disgust expression for when I'm reacting to things. And yeah, sometimes people just say things that need an expression, that need a disgusted expression. And it's not cooperating. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, clearly this needs some more work. Oh, you know, it's the thing. So, let me say, this VTuber program is on Steam, which means I can keep track of how long I've been using it. I have used it for 0 streams, okay? I want to emphasize, I have not streamed a single time using this program. I was still using VC Face for all my streams. I have logged in 47.1 hours onto this VTuber app, purely from developing and testing these things. And even with that much time, I'm still discovering bugs with my setup here on the debut stream. It's just one of those, like, no matter how much you test, I'm sure any kind of developer knows the feeling that no matter how much you test in beta, once you get to release, you will find more. The emotion you will use with most of certain viewers, disgust. Yeah. Maxim, what did you just say about feet? What did you just say about feet, Maxim? Oh, right, toggles. I have glasses. Do you like your Audire with glasses or without glasses? Having glasses built into my model, I like. It's an improvement. What program am I using? I'm using Warudo. Warudo, it came out a few weeks ago. It's still in early access. It has some bugs, but it's on Steam. It's called Warudo. And I think right now it's the best VTubing program. Glasses Pog. Oh, Leo's very enthusiastic about the glasses. Oh, you hear Nessa? Oh, welcome aboard. I would pronounce your name, but I don't know how. 01? Something, 2 Japanese characters, 01? Welcome aboard. I am Audire Astra, your Starship VTuber. Hello, Nessia. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Oh my god, Leo. I have not seen you this enthusiastic about much before. Just glasses. How much does it cost? The glasses? Oh, the program? The program's free. Warudo is free. I think we have plans to make a pro version. But, yeah. Okay, so other toggles. I can do this. I'm dead inside. Head empty. No thoughts. No more thoughts. Okay. Like the glasses. Thank you. 01, cool. The letter is katakana U. U. Why every VTuber looks so cool in glasses? Because glasses are awesome. Okay? Glasses make just everyone look better. Runia, you can't find it? Do you know like Zawarudo? It's WARUDO. It's listed under software rather than games, but it's on Steam. Yes, there you go. I can do this. Yeah. My pupils are very versatile. Glasses are also very versatile. It's less dead inside and more psycho mode. Uh-huh. Yes, Echo. Oh, they also turn into hearts. The idle eyes, yes. I had these before that anime hit the stage. So you'll note that these are 8-pointed stars, not 6-pointed stars. In that one anime whose name I forget, but they are 6-pointed stars. You wonder if it works with Linux? Probably not. I think it only supports Windows. Oh. I also, I imagine I won't be using this very much, but, oh, what did you just say? What did you just say? What did you just say about me? Could you repeat that? Aww. Oshinoko. Yeah, that's the name of it. The IFX is Live 2D. This is not Live 2D. 01. This is 3D. Oh yeah, I also do have some iJiggle now. Rooney is a Linux girl? Oh. This is gonna be the least used expression. Yes. Honestly, I debated why I even made it, because I do not fluster. I do not fluster. Okay, you can say whatever you want. I will not fluster. Nothing. It just does not happen. Oh, also, my eyes can turn red. You may have noticed this earlier when I was talking about Star Wars. My eyelashes. Thank you, Cole. I'm glad you like my eyelashes. Oh, yes. And I can also, I can shoot lasers. She is pink. No, it's not pink eye. No, with pink eye, it's the eye whites that turn pink, not the irises. My eye whites are still white. The memes you can make. Yes, I think Adza already had the idea to just do that. You know what? The one with the meme with the crab, which is like silence X. Silence bottom. Hey, can you get a wink? Yes. Teehee. A wink. So, I don't know if this is possible yet, but what I would really like to do with the lasers, you know how some VTubers have those like programs where you can like throw things at them and like things fly from off screen and hit them? What I would really like is to program a way to just have something get thrown at me, and then I just eye laser it out of the air and it just explodes. I don't know if that's possible, but I think if if it's any program can let me laser things that are being thrown at me and make them explode, I think this is the program that would do it. It works. Yes, Warudo supports a lot. That's one of the nice things about it. It supports lots. It supports like almost every form of tracking under the sun. It can link to like programs that do like full body tracking through webcam and hand tracking and all that. Do the lasers stop if I close my eyes? They do not. They shoot through my eyelids. My eyelids are transparent to lasers. But does one beam that would disappear when I wake? No. I could do that, but that would be really complicated. You love Proton? I think ridiculously. Yeah. Yeah, Leo. It's hard. Okay. Fine. I have one last thing. My Halo also does a thing. The hand tracking is on. Yeah. So the hand tracking is not great, I've noticed. I tried it out. It's not very good. That's why I don't have the hand tracking. I'm not actually going to use the hand tracking here. It looks weird. I could show you guys, but I think I'd rather not because it looks very strange. I think it probably needs a lot of calibration maybe to work well. Being forced to upgrade to Win 10. Oh, yeah. And Win 10 is going to want you to force you to upgrade to Windows 11 soon enough. I'm still on Windows 10 though. But yeah, it's getting harder. I think it's harder and harder for Linux people these days. Please tell me it spins. It does not spin. It does not spin, no. It does this. It charges up. Remember when they said Windows 10 was the last one? Yes, I remember that. That did not last very long, did it, Leo? You never do 11. They'll force you to someday. Like I think they said they were going to continue support for Windows 10 for a few more years, but then they're going to drop it for Windows 11, and they'll force everyone onto Windows 11 the same way they forced everyone onto Windows 10. I actually find the lightning sound. It is several lightning sounds, Cole. So the reason why I asked you for lightning sounds because frankly, I could always use more lightning sounds. Lightning sounds are like a nice, good single lightning strike sound is apparently just impossible to find. Well, not impossible, but it's really hard. Because in real life, you never get to just like the one lightning sound. It is always, kaboom, blah, 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 kaboom, blah, 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 blah. And so it's really hard to find just one lightning strike. He said that, yes, Cole. Yes, he did. Yeah, when Windows 10 came out, Microsoft said, yes, there will be no more Windows. That was part of their reasoning for jumping from Windows 8 to Windows 10. They wanted to skip 9 because they said Windows 10 will be the final Windows. There will be no more Windows after this. And then, of course, that didn't happen. To be useful, synthesized lightning sounds. Echo, if you figure it out, I would love to get lightning sounds from you. Kaboom, rah, rah, rah. Thank you. You know, it was being able to search your files without having to search the internet with Bing. I mean, that doesn't really come up with me. It's because I think the way it works, it searches your computer first, and then if it can't find anything, then it goes to Bing, which I think is fine. I mean, at the same time, like, if I want to search the internet, I wouldn't use the start menu. Okay, I just bring up my browser and I go to Google something. But Microsoft gotta get those Bing numbers up or something. You know how it is. Anyways. Well, I that's all. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I made one last toggle just today. And if you check my, well, I mean, I've shown most of these out on Twitter already anyways, but my very excited face when I finally get that 5-star in Honkai Star Rail. When I finally get the rate up, when I finally get up the rate up 5-star, when I get Fushuan or Kafka, you know, when I finally roll those, the excited face. That one was really hard, by the way. Because that's the only expression that, like, you know, it pulses. It's not just static. So I can't just turn something on. It has to have like a time component. It's constantly switching between two different states, which is why it took that one came last. It was very hard. Big ol' anime eyes. Roll stream win. I mean, depending on when they come out. The reason why I haven't done roll streams, I've done roll streams before, but the reason why is they have to like fall upon a stream day for me, because otherwise I don't really want to wait to roll. I'd rather I want to roll. A lot of times I want to roll so badly, I will like, on my lunch break at work, I will go hop on my phone and go roll. And once I get the character, I can, continue to go back to work. It's like in, what's the word I'm looking for? Why am I looking for it? Relief. That's what it is. It's a sense of relief once I have the character, then I can go back to work and not worry. That would be the face I make if I get some of Maxim's Lux. Yes. I would very much like to just, steal Maxim's luck. I would very much like to just get some of that luck. Roll streams are just chatting streams but with screaming interspersed. Okay, that's another reason why I haven't done them. Well, they'd also be very short, because it doesn't take that long. I'm not gonna roll 1,000. I'm not rolling for C6 anything. I'm not gonna be rolling for that long. It takes like 5 minutes. That sounds like gacha addiction. I'm not addicted. An addicted person. I showed off on stream Wednesday. Or was it yesterday? I showed off on stream. I had like 25,000 crystals banked up in Star Rail in Genshin. Like, that's not addiction. Someone who's addicted could not have that level of self-control, Theo. Eat his kidneys? I don't want to eat his kidneys. Kidneys don't taste good. Yeah, you don't want to eat kidneys. Like, there's plenty of other organs that taste much better. If slight gacha probably. Oh. Alright. There's one. Speaking of Star Rail, I think this is a nice segue. I want to show you guys my gaming screens. I finally have an overlay now. Going for a bit is gonna hurt you, bid it for Kafka, but worth it. Oh yeah. Anybody looking forward to anything in Star Rail soon? Kidneys are just big beans, though. They do not taste like beans, okay? How would I know food? Don't ask questions that you don't want to know the answers to. Anyways, speaking of Star, let us go. And I'm going to hope this works. Where am I? Why am I not here? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Let me move myself up. Hang on, boys. Uh, this, I did not set this up correctly. Hang on. This is something else that apparently slipped through the cracks. There we go. There we go. You, with Audire gone, you want to declare yourself that you do not get to be the new ruler of anything, Cole. Just because I'm gone temporarily does not mean you get to be gone or anything. Audire gone. Tommy, you gotta come up with something new other besides Audire word strid. Okay? You gotta do something new. You can't just keep replacing the third A with a word and just haha. Okay? For you, the on-screen chat is only readable in full screen. Oh. Alright. Star Rail Audio just there it is. It just doesn't want to capture it sometimes. Audire Hepburn. Sure, it's part of Tommy's charm, though. A lot of things are. You know, Tommy has many charms. Some of them could be improved, though. I'm just saying. The glow effect. I mean, I could increase the font size. That is something. Because, you know, I didn't actually do any test streams. So, that is something I thought might come up during this stream, that I would need to increase the font size. Let's see. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Should just be a quick edit. Where? There, is that any better? I bumped up the font size a bit. Oh, dear, you asking for... The way the word is constructed does lend itself to nicknames like that, though. Yes, Leo, I know. Leo gets you... I understand you, Tommy. I'm just saying, you sometimes you gotta do more jokes than the most obvious one. Let the title be Jim this game. It is very nice, yes. The on-screen chat is really needed for VODs and VOD watchers can full screen. Oh. You know, I never really understood why people want an on-screen chat, but I guess that makes sense. Oh. Do chat windows. It does that. It does that. Oh. Anyways, as I was saying, this is my minimalist overlay. It's, you know, my for full screen, it's similar to my old one. only now, since I can turn off my halo. It's a... Yes, I'm not taking as much space on the screen as I used to. Me who never watches full screen sweats. Tommy, are you telling me you're not even watching me full screen right now? That's tragic. You don't want to experience the Audire in full screen. I'm on this overlay that cannot thank you. But, you know, it is I also have a, let's call it the maximalist overlay. For when, this is for when, I'm gonna be, if I'm playing games, if I'm playing a game that you really need to see the entire screen, like if there's something on the bottom, or like a bottom left or bottom right that's really important, I have this maximalist overlay. Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Am I back? I guess this is one issue of having two gameplay screens now. Now I have to mirror all the audio capture stuff on both. Am I back? Can you hear? Hi. Game audio still gone. Yes, I need to fix that too. Yes, I have not, as you can tell, I have not used this before. I have not used this screen before, so I forgot about to set up the audio sources when I was making it. That is, things I do. Yes. So this is from a while. So I want to point out, because I put extra effort into this. I wanted to make it look like the gameplay was actually part of the scene and not just, you know, sitting on top of it. So actually, there are little bits where the overlay actually covers up the game. And I felt that I did that to make it feel like a lot more like it's actually there. Oh god, I didn't mirror their audio captures? Is there a way to do that? Can you just like... Can you do that? Is this gonna be a star reel for a stream for the rest? Probably. Oh wait, no.
I understand.
No, not yet. We'll get back to star rail in a bit. I don't know what trickery you use for that. It's really simple, Tommy. I just have, it's a picture sitting on top of the game. I have, the actual overlay, the main overlay is a video. It is animated a little bit. Actually, it's kind of sad because most of the animation is here in the corner where I'm covering it up, so you guys can't see it. I don't know why I did that way, in hindsight. Oh well. Yes, there's just there's little pictures hovering above it. You have a permission? Yes, you can. You can add me. You can add me, Maxim. Go ahead. I'm actually. I don't really want to just show my UID, my user ID here on stream for everyone in the world. Oh wait, crap! It's there already. Oh, too late. It's just there in the bottom corner. Okay, there was never a problem because on the old stream, the chat was always covering that up. Either chat or me was always covering that up. And so this is not something new to consider. You can sort the audio into a folder. Scenes can have folders? I didn't know that. It's okay. It's okay. I don't think it'll be a problem. There's not that many people tuned into the stream. Okay. Let's go back. Let me hop out of Star Rail. I do intend to finish with just playing some Star Rail because I didn't finish doing Forgotten Hall on Wednesday and I kind of need to do that. So I might as well do it on stream. Scene folders? Tommy didn't know either. Even you know. Shut up, Cole. No one asked you. I'm going through my book right now, and I can't find out who asked. Oh. Get rid of chat. Let me bring up my pictures again. Yes. I don't want to go through my debut stream without showing this off. It's my ship. Yay! There's my true form. This is my true form. The starship Audire Astra, the Ark of Eternities. It is oh, I forgot to mention this at the start, but this VTuber model is a little over 1 million polygons. The starship model, the one over here, this is like 30 million, something like that or other. Are people dropping off the stream again? You do find it very neat that the ship mimics the dress shape. Other way around, Leo. The dress mimics. Obviously, I made the humanoid form based off my true form. Clearly, it happened the other way around, Leo. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, it is very big. This is my starship form. We're going to talk about it a bit. You first... Shut up, Maxim. Shut up, Maxim. It's very feminine. Yes, that is part of the idea. That is the idea. I have some more pictures. Since it's 30 million polygons, I cannot show you the actual 3D model. I don't dare to try to run Blender and all in OBS and Warudo and all that at the same time. But I have some pictures, some renders that I made. So this is the front view. We'll see from the front. You can see here. So there's a big city here. Oh wait, actually, there's something I should show before we get to do that. This is the scale chart. This is the official Audire Astra scale chart. So if you've ever wondered how large I am, I'm a little over 2,000 kilometers in length. Does it contain the bajillion polygon Pop-Tart? So here is the scale chart compared to some other large starships slash space stations in sci-fi. That cool. I made it. Yes, everything you see here on this stream, I made myself. 01. There's various reasons. Well, one of them is being. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have mind commissioning some of these assets, but commissioning assets costs money, and I didn't want to spend the money, so I made everything myself. And I think it turns out okay, because what I've noticed actually with like VTuber commissioned assets is that the styles have like in the past 2 years have like kind of converged. Like for chat overlays and like overlays and chatting screens and over the styles have really just converged where to like I can't really tell the difference between artists anymore. Like in the past, I could just like, oh, this is that artist's distinctive style, but it's like I really feel like everything's starting to converge. Oh, hello, Javi. Welcome aboard. You made the Death Star? Okay. Actually, I did make a Death Star model. I did, in fact, make a 3D model of the Death Star that I used for a render once. But I made the picture. Okay. I think you get the idea. I don't think I need to explain myself. VTuber still corrects me. Yes. Yes, Leo. Is the city bigger than the Citadel? The Citadel is this like little blob here at the bottom puzzle. The Citadel, I was kind of surprised to find out, but the Citadel is actually very small. It's only like 40 kilometers or so in length. And compared to all these others, mega ships, it is very small, in fact. It's even smaller than the Spear of Adun from StarCraft, which is, a spaceship, and the Citadel doesn't really move. Like, we do profit-oriented, lose track of the artist individually. Yes, so I was saying, I think that's one benefit to having to make all my own assets, is that they look very different. I have seen very many VTubers, and I have never seen another VTuber with a style of assets that looks anything close to mine. So that's one thing. Anyways, yeah. So we got Starkiller Base from the Star Wars sequels, which is it's actually like a small planet. It is a very small planet. I think it's like actually smaller than the Earth's moon. But yeah, Death Star 1, Death Star 2, Mantle's Approach. Anyways, about 2,000 kilometers. That's approximately my size. I am not close in case you're wondering, I am not even close to, being the biggest starship in fiction. There's much larger ones. Like, the second Independence Day. You can see the mothership from the first Independence Day down here in the corner. But the second Independence Day, that mothership is like 6,000 kilometers. It is much larger than me. So, I am quite big. I am one of the bigger starships in fiction, but not even close to being the biggest. You're very unique. Thank you, Puzzle. I try. Alright, more pictures. Here we have the front view. So, you see this, there's a city, the front view is my head, or my bow, on this very large city in the front. And, okay, this city was extremely difficult to make, okay? From like an artistic standpoint, because like, how do you make a city look like a city when it's, hundreds of kilometers across? Like, the buildings here look small, but each individual building is kilometers tall. They're not like skyscrapers. These are like mega skyscrapers. These are buildings that you can these are buildings so large you can have skyscrapers on top of them. And actually, I want to point out, I didn't point this out, but on my other chatting screen, But oh, I gotta hide the starship for a second. Yes, if you look in the background here on this screen, the skyscrapers in the background on this screen have skyscrapers on top of them. You gotta look real close, but if you look at the one up here, on like up there above my head, there's those little things on top of the building. Those are full size. Those are like normal size skyscrapers. But these otherwise, yeah, spacescript. Fair enough. How much is rent? I don't know. I don't charge rent. I just give space to a civilization, and I let them handle out how they want to organize themselves. So, some of them might charge rent to, the government might charge rent. They cover themselves. They might charge rent. So I don't know. Wait, what is pirate? How much to move here? The cost is one apocalypse. That is the price to move aboard the Audire Astra on a permanent basis, as opposed to just coming on board for a stream or two. You want to live here permanently. The cost is one apocalypse. Your world must be destroyed. Anyways. We bring back. So it took many iterations for me to come up with a way to design the city. Not only so that it looked, good, like it looked like a city, but also that I could actually render it on a single computer, because having 10 million, having like 1 million buildings on a model in Blender on my PC that's asking a lot. Any military history of the cities? That's going. I want to say no, because I don't like it when people go to war aboard me. I'm not worried about them damaging me in particular, but I don't like. I'm a peaceful ship. I want there to be peace. Peace above all things. So I will, if these start doing some military things, I will first kindly ask them to stop, and then I will less kindly ask them to stop. And if they keep going, I will stop them. Mom says stop. Exactly. You allow yourself to be a vessel for capitalism and landlords? Yes, much to Leo's disgust. There may, in fact, be some capitalism aboard me somewhere. I think you'd probably be surprised what my political views on that subject my views on capitalism actually are, but let's not go into that today. What is it? Oh, here's a look underneath the head. There's like this, it's kind of also city-ish. Look, very different style from no fighting under threat of eviction. More like disintegration. I mean, for the most part, evicting people. If people are on board me. Typically, they can't live anywhere else. So eviction would kind of be a death sentence anyways. So, and I'm just gonna cut out the middleman, as it were. We need to find ways to be garbage capitalists without alerting mom is a solid story premise. Oh my gosh. You wanna write the Audire fan fiction, Leo? Are there any wars happening? No, they actually, there's a few cities on me. We'll show you the later one. This thing looks like a mix between a kraken and a squid form of an inkling. Oh yeah, it is a bit squidish. Evicting people into space, ejecting okay. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so you may have noticed there's a bunch of universes behind my head in my chest area, as you might say. The reason I have those is because, I travel between universes, and different universes have different laws of physics. And so it is very important when you're traveling from one universe to another, if you have anyone from a universe with different physics, you gotta protect them somehow so they don't just immediately poof upon entering the new universe. And so that's what these are for. These help me control the laws of reality on board, the local laws of reality, so nobody just poofs. You probably see a whole book series with a bunch of distant cities try to stay in communication, but the ancient starship you're on keeps warping away, leaving the messengers in the void. There's Wi-Fi. Okay, Maxim. It's okay, there's Wi-Fi. Big enough to contain entire... Big enough to contain entire universes, but not big enough for Tommy. Oh my gosh. Man, Leo, even I haven't brought that one up in a long time. Wi-Fi reaches that far? It's space Wi-Fi, Maxim. You doubt me? You doubt my Wi-Fi? Oh, okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Also, sometimes if a civilization cannot, find residence somewhere else, because ideally, I try to find new habitats for those people aboard me. But if for some reason they choose to stay or they can't find somewhere, they can move into one of the universes on a more permanent basis. And in that sense, they will become eternal. Rip Tommy, it's a Leo victory. That was a good moment. The three of us, Leo, the three of us need to collab again sometime. We need to find a game to collab. Those streams. There were some good moments back then. I do in fact doubt your Wi-Fi, but I do not doubt that you are Wi-Fi material. Okay, moving on. What's the next one I had? Oh, the side view. Although I guess you guys, you kind of already saw this in the skill chart. We don't need to spend too much time on this. Oh, here is a close-up at the halo. So, the halo, you see these little spaces, those are the docks. There's each, a few kilometers across. And so there's 2 rings of these docks aboard on the main part of the halo. In addition to housing my primary weapon systems, the halo also holds shipyards, docks for the various smaller ships that I carry around with me. So what do you do though? Why do you exist? Why I exist? I exist to rescue dying civilizations from the worlds. I am a mysterious alien starship. I travel across all space and time, rescuing civilizations. That is my mission. Yes. There is actually even more detail, or rather there would be even more detail, but the poly count would have been even higher. And frankly, you can't see any of this from the large views anyway, so at a certain point I just stopped working on this. But these 2 trenches containing the docks they make up a significant portion of the 30 million polygons. The halo close-up looks a bit like a zoomed-in circuit board. Yes. I don't really know how to convey the sense of scale here. It doesn't really look like, you're looking at something hundreds of kilometers, or not hundreds, but like 100 kilometers across. Some things are hard. Do you have to request docking first? Yes, puzzle. You can't just barge into someone else's dock without permission. Wow, it's rude. A bio trophy collecting? I wouldn't call them trophies. Machine Nobit. I rescue them, I try to find homes for them. I save them and I try to find them safe worlds to live on. You sure do like making things hard on you? Cole, you are the last person to say that, Mr. Most of my problems in my life are my own fault. Okay. Hot damn, you wish Elite Dangerous at a station this beautiful. Thank you. It's really hard to convey skills while you're Yeah, it is. That's what I remember putting out a call on my Twitter for pictures of really big starships. It is really hard when you're on the scale of planets and moons and stuff. It is really hard. The human brain can't really process on that scale. The planets just look like billiard balls. So it's really hard to just show off just how big this is. What actually said. Let's see what I got next. Oh, here is an image of one of the part of my outer skirt, showing off some of the details on the structures on board. Now that I think, this isn't really a good view, but these the little stars on the top here, over here on the top, those are kind of point defense systems. I know point defense, quote unquote, they're 30 kilometers across each, but they are involved. Let's say they are involved in point defense. More of course, once you get closer, there's much smaller point defenses, but oh, there's also, you can see there's also another little city there, inside that turbine-looking thing. There's a few more little cities dotted all over the place. here's a view from the top of the edge of the skirt, of the main skirt. See, this is also, people also live here, as well as on the other side. There's the other side of this actually contains the second biggest city. So the biggest city is on my head, but the two second biggest cities are on the outer edge of the skirt. Hey, Astra, am I evil? No, I'm not evil. I save people. I rescue things. City or stovetop? What? What? A video? No, I'm not a video. I'm saying I am not evil. I will say that outright. I am not evil. I save people. I help people. I am not evil. I could be, but I'm not. Oh, as here is a look at one of the gravity controllers. They are represented on my dress by the roses on my dress. But so these help manipulate space-time. That's what they're for. You do it pretty well. That is what an evil person would say. What would a good person say then, Runya? What do you want me to say? Okay? If you live there, you can wake up to an up skirt every day. You love the amount of detail. Yes, there's a lot of... It took this model took like a year to make, for a good reason. Wait, what do you want me to say? You want me to say I'm not evil? I'm not evil. How can I convince you that I'm not evil? Yeah, do I have anything else? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, there's a top view. Not really showing anything different. Yeah, I think that's all I got for this one. Bring back chat. We're done with all the stuff I had to show. The big flower, the black one. Thank you, Leo. Cole has his mind somewhere else, though. He does. He always does. Audire can blow up the planet. Yeah? So? Lots of people can blow up planets. Goku can blow up planets. Does that mean Goku is evil? Okay, so that's kind of all I had to show. Oh, I will say, in terms of future content, yes, that is something I'm supposed to discuss on one of these streams, right? I mean, I'm gonna keep streaming the same games I usually do. That's not really gonna change. Like, I guess it's different when you've been making content for a while, huh? Yeah, so I'm gonna keep streaming games and stuff, the same games I usually do, but I would like... Oh, but in terms of lore, I really want to make animations someday. I have it planned out. I want to make my eventual goal. I want to make a little indie anime for it's related to my lore. It's gonna be 3 episodes and a prelude. They're each gonna be like 5 minutes, is what I have planned so far. It's gonna be like short little animations, kind of inspired by like game cutscenes, little episodes trying to tell a story of one particular world and what I had to go through to save its destruction and its salvation. Are we gonna do the ranking now? may have forgotten about the ranking. Let's do that ranking. Let's do the ranking now. Yeah. Yeah, it would be very... Okay, you know what? Nix the Star Rail deck, because I have to do this. I cannot put out... I cannot not do this in this stream without doing this, right? That would be very rude for everyone to submit their PNGs for my gravitational pull ranking. Here we are. Did you Yes. So Rania, I asked people on my Twitter to submit their PNGs so I could rank them. And I was thinking about it earlier today, and then I kind of just didn't actually do it. Didn't actually finish setting it up. So I apologize, but if you give me like maybe 5 minutes, hopefully I can get all this done. Yeah, it's a little derpy. I'm a little derpy. Look, you guys. I had, there's a lot going on today. Okay, there was a lot happening today. I had amongst other things, I had like a 4-hour D&D game before this. It also took up a lot of time. Let me get everyone's PNGs. I apologize. I forgot my own thing. Look, I had a lot going on, okay? I almost forgot to show off my own starship model. Never mind. Oh my gosh. The best laid plans of mice and men, as they say. Next time? Oh, I'm doing this today. I am doing this today. Fortunately, the drop your PNG thread didn't blow up that much, so it's a manageable amount of PNGs. I will do this. I'm getting everything now. I'm almost through the list. Reminds you of your own debut? Also, Leo, I remember, your debut went pretty well. You talked a lot on your debut. I remember you just talked about your lore a lot. I set up pictures. I think this is everyone. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Oh, bye, Adsa. Good night. Okay, let's see. How do I want to do this? Let me hop out into an incognito tab. Okay, it's set up. It is ready. Let me move it over here. Where's resource? Sorry. No. Bad. No, wait, crap. Crap. That is not the... That is not the right type. Ah. Ah. Window capture, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, now I just gotta crop this. I should have planned. I really should have planned this out better, huh? It's okay. I'm almost there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't leave. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Here we go. This is... Never mind. This is not great. This is not how to do it. I'm learning. I am learning. That was a little scuffed. But, here. There. There. Okay. We are finally ready. I apologize. Damn, you ran out of tomatoes, wanted to whip up capris. Huh? What? Wait, what? Okay, let me catch up with chat. Talk a lot normalizes the scatterbrain, you have 50 thoughts and you're running in different directions. Oh, Leo, so was there something that you forgot you wanted to do for your debut, Leo, and you forgot? Yeah. Okay, so now we are ready. The PNG over top the scene. Huh? Okay, anyways. So first, I'm going to go down first. We're going to talk about the celestial objects first. So starting at the bottom, rocks of varying size. These, the smallest celestial objects in the universe are usually rocks. They range from size from, asteroids, comets, to large rocky planets like the Earth or Venus. But they're all still just rocks of varying size. The second largest type of object in the universe, gas giants. These are rocks with gas, thick balls of gas. You generally don't remember if you forgot anything, but you do remember finishing exactly 0 sentences during that opening hype. Okay, fair enough, Leo. I was not. I don't remember that, but I was not keeping track. Is density considered in gravitational force? Yes. We're considering lots of things here. Don't worry about it. Anyways, gas giants. These are big balls of gas, but are not big enough to start undergoing fusion. When you start undergoing fusion, you become a star. Yes, so stars, big flaming balls of plasma, very energetic. They're pretty at night. occasionally, explode and destroy the entire solar system and can be seen from the other end of the universe. Great balls of fire. Yes, Tommy. Up next, you have black holes. Generally, these are formed by when a really big star explodes and it creates a black hole. They have to be really big, though. It's complicated. I can talk about the physics later at some other time. And then we have galaxies. Of course, these are islands of stars and celestial objects, and they're where all the celestial objects hang out in big islands. Most of them have supermassive black holes at their centers. Aren't stars closer to a plasma state than a fire state, though? Yes, Charles, but we're not being too scientifically accurate on this tier list. So, I think most of you know what these are, but the S tier here, the highest tier object, so there is a celestial object called the Great Attractor somewhere on the other side of the Milky Way from where Earth is, so humans can't see it very well. But basically, it's drawing all the galaxies in a large part of the sky towards it. Normally, the universe is expanding, so galaxies are flying apart. But the Great Attractor is this supermassive object that is not entirely understood, that is drawing everything in the local region for it. Do you want music for this? Yes, that would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? There. Is fire not plasma? Fire is not plasma, Cole. Well, Audire must be going through nuclear... Ha, Leo, very funny. Yes, fire is not plasma. Fire is... It's just... So what flames are actually comprised of is... They are just bits of soot. It's basically just smoke that is so hot that it's glowing. And that's what flames actually are for the most part. At very high temperatures, of course, fire can become plasma, or they can have... plasma may be a very small component of fire, but your average flames... Also, some fires can be plasma, so some fires burn hot enough to produce plasma, but your average fires, like your campfires, your typical orange flames, your candle fires, those are nowhere near hot enough to produce plasma. Always learn something. Thank you. I'm always glad to teach you guys on science. There are many... I know many things. Fire is like state of matter beyond gas. No, actually no. Fire is not gas. Fire is particles of soot suspended in the air. It's like bits of ash and dust, basically. But it's hot enough where it's glowing. You know how when you heat metal hot enough, it starts glowing red or orange or white. That is the same process. That is the same thing that's causing fire to glow, only that it's the tiny particles of smoke. Yes, plasma is a state of matter beyond. Yes, that's true. Plasma is matter that's been heating up past the gaseous phase. It's so hot that the electrons are being stripped off of atomic nuclei, and so it's this like soup of atomic nuclei flitting about in a sea of electrons. That is plasma. Anyways, yes, I should show everyone the full-size PNGs on Twitter. That would be a good idea too. I think I need another window for this. 1 second. Again, I apologize for the stuff. Should have planned this out beforehand. There's my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, guys. Those of you who found me through YouTube. Okay, let me scroll down on this. What? Okay, Twitter's, I don't know what's going on. It is not letting me see my own tweets. Oh wait, do I have to be logged in? Is that the problem? Okay, let me log in real quick. Okay, I think we are ready. That was not the right button. Light mode jump scare. Why do people hate light mode? You guys are just weak. Your eyes are weak. You need to spend more time staring into the sun to straighten your eyes. You can always just open each page's new image tabs on the same window as the tier list. That sounds like a lot of work. Leo. I need to do this quickly and efficiently, I think. Anyways, here's our first picture. This is from Spooky Whisper. They are a ghost writer, VTuber. I'm gonna have to say, I don't think ghosts have gravity. I don't think ghosts have mass. Do you guys agree with that? Light mode is blinding your eyes and your eyes will burn. Sucks to be a vampire, Maxim. Get good. Learn to exist in sunlight. Get sunlight, bro. Anyways, I think Ghost will be on Down with the Rocks. I'm sorry, Whisper, but I don't think ghosts have mass. You're down here with the rocks. Mass equal gravity, and they must have some, otherwise you couldn't stay grounded. But ghosts aren't grounded. Ghosts float. Like, ghosts just float around everywhere. They aren't grounded. I don't know, imagine being burned by light. Yeah, Maxim, imagine being burned by light. Imagine not being able to go outside in sunlight. Loser. Ghosts need at least a little bit of mass or they'll get left behind when the Earth moves around in the universe. That depends. So, that is not actually true. Oh, also, hello, Irate. I believe this is your first chat. So, in terms of physics, in real life physics, anything that does not have a rest mass must move at the speed of light. So I guess in terms of real physics, you can say, yes, ghosts might have a little bit of mass. But the actual point I was trying to say, light is affected by gravity, despite having no rest mass. So just because you have no mass does not mean you are, in fact, not affected by gravity. Because, so the simple understanding of gravity, of course, is that gravity pulls on things that have mass, and that's that its gravity is pulling. But in reality, gravity doesn't actually exist. At least under relativity. In relativity, gravity is an illusion caused by the curvature of space-time. And the curvature of space-time affects things even if they have no mass. And this fact that we can see the curvature of space-time affecting things that don't have mass is one of the ways we know Einstein was correct and not Newton. So yes, that is an excessively scientific explanation for why ghosts can have no mass. Who's next? Let's bring up that Twitter again. Who is next? Oh, look, it's Leo. Hit the tier list with sparkles for good measure. Okay, so Leo is an AI. So as an AI, he's what? He's actually like made of what? Electrons? Something like that. So, in a sense, I guess he would be very light as well. But you could also consider him as like he has the mass of whatever he's inhabiting. Right? That's another way you could say it. So, in theory, Leo could actually be quite massive, depending on what he's inhabiting at the time. But would you really consider that part of him, though? Questions. So, like, I mean, one of the Leos, from what I understand of Leo lore, one of the Leos, like, inhabits all of Earth's electronics, right? Or something like that. He hacks the internet or something. So, he could be fairly... He could have a significant amount of mass under that definition, because he'd have, like, every piece of everything electronic in the world. That's like all the cars, ships, buildings, anything with electronics in it. So I think I'm gonna put Leo in the. You guys can feel free to argue. I would love to hear your opinions as well. So feel free to give me your input, chat. So I'm going to put Leo. You're gonna be. Let's put you. I want to put you in the middle. Black holes are stars. Somewhere in the middle here. Well, you know, it's variable. So I'll put you on the lower half. You're still close to the middle, but the lower half of middle, because even though you can be quite massive, you tend to be on the lower side. Isn't this that Leo? They're all Leo. They're all Leos, Cole. I mean, Leo has a toggle where, like, evil Leo bleeds through sometimes, so I think it counts. Not sure if AI goes with the machine they're piloting or the coding. I think both. We're just taking the average. That's why he's ending up here somewhere in the middle. Alright, who is next? This is the wrong browser page. Oh my gosh, I have too many browser pages open. Oh, it's Satanashi. I don't know much about Hatanashi's lore, other than he's like God or something. Something about God living in his. Is it his right or his left eye? I don't remember. Whatever. He's like omnipotent or something. And he's probably pretty massive when he wants to be. I'll stick him up in galaxies. Where are you, Hatsunashi? Here. We'll put you up in galaxies. You're pretty massive. Something about him being God. Yeah, something like that. That'd be funny. Oh, thank you for stopping by, 01. Take care. Have a nice rest of your weekend. Good night. Okay. Who's next? Oh, it's Ark. I think Ark. I've known Ark for a very long time. They're like a robot. I think alien robot explorer is their concept. But I don't think they're very big. They're not very big. So, But they're bigger than like the normal sized people, right? So he can't be bottom tier. I will put him. Let's put him in gas giants. That seems like the way to go because he's made of metal, so he's probably heavier. Oh, hi Pokey, welcome aboard. So he's made of metal, so he's probably heavier than the normal people. But he's not going to be as heavy as some other people. I think you're in the Lancer game one. Oh yeah, that was Ark. I think yeah. Let's bring back Twitter. Oh hey, it's Maxim. How tall are you, Maxim? Canonically? You look short. You look short. You look like 4'9" or something. I think you're gonna be small. I think you're gonna be in the bottom tier. Right. Here. You go. Actually, wait. You're next to the ghost. You're both undead. So that's very appropriate. You're small. Who's next? If I had put the time into it, I probably would have come up with a much better way to do this. Oh, this is a Wonder Witch. It's very pretty. There are not enough VTubers with poofy dresses and frills and ruffles. There are not enough VTubers with designs like this out there, so Wonder Witch, you get... This is not a design rating stream, but if it was, I would put you in S tier. If I was rating you based on your design, I would give you put you in the top rank. This is about your gravitational pull, though. This dress, my outfit. Yes, it does. Well, you see, Leo, I would have loved to put even more ruffles on my dress and even more layers, but that would... See, the ruffles make a large portion of the poly count of my model. Ruffles, you cannot really do low poly ruffles without, them looking terrible. So this is one big advantage of Live 2D is that you don't have to worry about poly count, really. So yeah, I had to limit my ruffles for practical reasons. Oh, hello Shadow Rocks, my socks. Welcome aboard. You can do some texture tricks. Yeah, the problem Charles was doing texture tricks is that texture tricks only work at very specific angles. Like, if you want something that looks good from various angles, it has to be actual 3D. If you do texture tricks, it'll look fine as long as you limit the angle, but the moment you start moving the angle, it looks bad. And, like, what is the point of a 3D model if you have to limit the angle really hard? Oh, hi, Ravage. Welcome aboard. Yeah, who needs to worry about model file size with Live 2D? Anyways. Yeah, okay, so gravitational pull. She looks, she also looks small. But that could be a trick. That dress is actually rather long. I'm imagining it, or her legs, and I think she's actually like decent size. I think I'm gonna put her above Maxim. And you know, the dress is probably actually pretty heavy. It's probably like a lot of cloth. So she will go next to Arc. There you go, Wonder Witch. Wait, does she know any gravity spells? I have no idea. She is not here to tell us. Okay. Yes. Who's next? Who is next? Oh, Audire Astra, mercenary pilot VTuber. And I remember his old model. This one is definitely an upgrade. He looks pretty good. Very professional. Let's see. In terms of mass, he is a adult male, it appears. I'm guessing somewhere in like 5'10" ish, somewhere in that range, maybe 6 foot. He doesn't look super tall, but like maybe 5'8", 5'10", taller than Leo, because it's not very hard to do. Fluff bias. Miss, can you put on the tier list? Aw, Maxim. Yes, we are. So let's see. I think he will. I think he goes with. He goes in the gas giant tier. Oh, I gotta keep remembering to enable and disable this. Alright, who's next? Oh, look, it's Puzzle. Hello, Puzzle. You're kind of a twink, aren't you? I never really thought about it before, but yeah, you are a twink. You are extremely twinkish. I never really realized that, but looking at this, you are very twinkish. I might put you down there with Maxim. Cause like, I feel like you can't be in the same tier as a non-twink adult male. And you don't, this outfit's also rather skimpy, so you can't count on the outfit to add extra mass to you. The bottom tier for the bottoms. True. Okay, so Puzzle goes with the bottoms where he belongs. Oh, speaking of bottoms. Speaking of bottoms. Who's the biggest bottom? Hello, Tommy. And what a very appropriate segue. I wish I had planned that out. Literally everyone makes the same. Everybody had the same thought. Everybody, we scroll down to see Tommy. Everybody has the same thought. So, we've established Tommy is very light. Due to being an airplane, he needs to fly. And like, you think he's only like 60 pounds or something? Canonically, when scaled down from an F-14. So he is definitely going in the bottom tier with the other bottoms. There you go, Tommy. Right where you belong. Grabbable, tall boy. You need to eat more. I don't know how Tommy feels about that. The F-14 is a heavy plane. It's heavy for a plane. It's heavy for a it's heavy for a plane, but planes are overall very light because they do need to fly. Oh, hello. It's like she is a space dog. That is... I know she does writing. She does a lot of writing stuff. But I don't know that has anything to do with her lore. That is about all I know about Laika's lore. She is space dog. 40,000 pounds is... Charles, 40,000 pounds is light when you scale it down to the size of a human. When you scale it down to the size of the humans, it only comes out to like 60 pounds or so. I'm noticing a theme with all the people you know. I don't know that many space themed. Like only less than half of the people on here are space themed. Anyways, where does Laika go? She's definitely more massive. We'll put her in with like a normal sized people group. She's not as bottom as some of the other people in the bottom tier. That's my logic. Oh, hey, it's Cole. Hi, Cole. Aw, you look so happy here. You're never this happy. You're going in the bottom. Yeah, your height wingspan at 10% of real things are rushing your weight from that. Well, no, Tommy. Remember, your height and wingspan, those are linear measurements, so they scale down linearly. But your weight is based on volume, so that scales down volumetrically by the third power. So, actually, if your height and wingspan are 10% of the real plane, your weight is actually 0.1% of the real plane. Yes, so this actually comes up a lot in sci-fi writers, because people will when people come up with math, like official weights and sizes for starships and stuff, a lot of them will make the mistake of scaling linearly instead of volumetrically. So you have some starships. I know there's one series, I forget the name, but there's like one series where the cannons masses of their starships make them about as dense as cigarette smoke. And also, if you've ever heard of Pacific Rim, which is much more well known, but in Pacific Rim has this problem where the Jaegers, the giant mechs that fight the giant kaijus, actually both the mechs and the kaijus, their official masses, their official weights are so light, these should all float in water. So none of the scenes in the movie should be possible based on their official statistics, because they're actually only I think they're only like 4,000 tons on average. They're like a few thousand tons. Whereas for comparison, Godzilla would be closer to around 100,000 tons. It's more appropriate. So yeah, so Jaegers, the Pacific Rim, based on their official statistics, they're like paper. They're all made of paper, the Jaegers and the kaiju. And Godzilla would he just walked through them without effort, based on the official statistics. Yeah. Where were we? Oh, right. We're on Cole. Oh, this is Piedra. She is, I think, Mexican. I know she's Spanish. She speaks Spanish. She is a rock. She is. That is her concept. She is a rock VTuber. So, I don't know that she actually belongs with the bottoms, but she is literally a rock of varying size. So I apologize, Piedra, but I can't really put you anywhere else except the rock tier, because that is what you are. Alright, who is next? Oh, it's Moki. She's an android. And I don't know. Tommy, do you know Moki better than I do? Do you think she'd be lighter or heavier than a human girl of similar size? Chat delay kind of being a problem right now. You know, I don't think she's like super dense or anything. So I'm gonna put her in the bottom tier too. That's heavier than human? Leo, you think heavier than human? Okay, we'll put her up with the gas giants then. And up here you go next to it's kind of, we kind of got the blue tier going on up here. Other than Wonder Witch, who is purple, but everyone else up here is blue. This is the part where Tommy comes in. He's like, he does that emote be blue. That's my prediction of what he's gonna do. Yeah, Loki is up here next to Laka. Who's next? Nessia, formerly Nessifist. She is a kaiju, which I'm pretty sure makes her the most massive thing on this tier list. So, wait. Not more massive than Hatanashi. Actually, I forgot about Hatanashi. But you know what? Nessia also gets a design point, so she's going up here in Great Attractor. Oh, Leo did it instead. Kami didn't do it, so Leo did it instead. Good job, Leo. Someone fulfilled my prophecy. This is Lord Tiravan. I do not know anything about you. Lord Raksha Devil VTuber. By the way, I am wearing a mask. So you are a devil. Well, he's got that giant axe. I imagine that weighs quite a bit. What's asleep time to go? I'm not asleep, Maxim. You know if I was asleep. Okay, so he's got the giant axe. I think he'll go. I'm gonna put him up next to Leo, because he's got that giant axe. So I think he's heavier than anybody in the gas giant tier. Where is he? There he is. Okay, who is next? Terramundi as a 1 foot square cube of stone. Oh, another rock. I didn't expect to see 2 rocks. Also, he's 1 foot, so he's a very small rock too. I mean, not very small. Like in real life, if you wanted to carry a 1 foot cube of stone, that would be actually really heavy. But he is a rock, so he shall go in the rock tier. Imagine falling asleep on stream though. I mean, some people do sleeping streams. Oh, it's Zelius. I don't know anything about his VTuber concept. Or her. Actually, I don't even know her pronouns. They're not listed on their profile. I think we'll just call them V for now. Their Twitter page tells me nothing. This tells me nothing. But he looks like adult male, possibly. If you had a nickel for every rock on this tier list, you'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. Okay, so based off appearance alone, Zelius appears to be human male, so he will go with human male on the gravitational pull. Cyberpunk augment? I don't know. Some kind of metal. Should I put him up in the star tier then? Because he has metal on him? But it's not like that much. Oh, maybe if he's cyborg. You know what, fine. The gas giants tier is a bit crowded, so we can put him in the star tier. Cast 2 Lost in New York. Look, I missed multiple This, what is it? What is your concept? She, but like non-binary. Okay. This tells me nothing about you. So, not quite. So, human-ish, but with a tail. Uh, I don't know. She looks kind of small, non-binary small. I will put. Where do I put? Gas giants? But yeah, let's put him next to puzzle. Put him next to puzzle. I think that seems appropriate. This is Mashichu. I forget what your lore is, I'm sorry. Andean condor. That's a big bird, isn't it? But you look small. You look kind of short. You gotta admit. Like 5 foot something? 5'2"? Oh yeah. Tommy, we assumed you died. I mean, birds are usually pretty light. Birds gotta be kinda light. So we will put him with the bottoms. Good thing. You gotta put Tommy at the bottom of the bottoms. Oh, welcome back, Oz. Burb. Oh, Pyru. Your first PNG. You... Another cyborg augmented VTuber? It's got like... I have no idea if this was intentional, but you've got like Sharingan, Rinnegan. That's what this reminds me of. Some Naruto stuff here. Gamer, TCG. Oh, and VTuber. Again, this tells me nothing about your concept. I'm sorry. People, can you please, VTubers, please, put your concept in your profile. So people looking at your profile have an idea what your concept is. Cyborgish. Okay. You don't look very tall. You don't. But we're putting most of the robots in this tier, so we'll put you with the other robots. Oh, see ya, Gordon. Oh, Maxim hears TCG, neuron activation. Paladin made. It's got Fox VTuber, or not a VTuber, actually, according to this post, not a VTuber. They're tactical, they're military. Military gear is heavy. And I know was it like average American soldier is like expected to carry 60 pounds of equipment on them at all times in the field or something? Something crazy like that. So they're definitely gonna be on the heavier side. Where are you? I'm gonna put you in the Leo tier. Actually, looking at this, I'm gonna bump Leo up a tier. He can go in the black holes by himself. Because I'm thinking everybody else in this tier is like, they're humans with carrying heavy stuff. And I think As Leo is as someone who has ascended beyond the mere human tier, he deserves to be above the humans carrying heavy stuff tier. Congratulations, Leo, on your promotion. This is next. I apologize for mispronouncing this. Zivana Nabila. Your next door Apsara VTuber. Indian. Oh, you don't really see many Indian VTubers, huh? What is an Apsara? The Apsaras is a member of a class of celestial beings in Hindu and Buddhist culture. They are originally a type of female spirit of clouds and water who later plays the role of a nymph or fairy. They are described to be beautiful, elegant, youthful, and elegant, and are said to be able to change their shapes at will. Well, if they're fairies... Okay, so based off of the description on Apsara, they're clouds and water, so that's usually pretty light. But she looks like... her hair looks like it's made of crystals, and that looks heavy. It looks very heavy. So I think she's gonna go in a little heavier tier. I'll put you in stars. You go after humans carrying heavy things. Okay, who is next? Oh, it's Oz. So this is a robot. Not very minimally human kind of robot. Like humanoid, maybe. But he looks like, yeah, pure... Oz, how big are you? I can't... There's no indication of size here in this picture. It's like you could be like a mech. You could be like multi-core, or you're actually like a Gundam or something. Oh my gosh, Cole, you're right, he does. His head does kind of look like Optimus Prime, oh my gosh. Oh, Oz, you don't know how big you are? I think I'll put you up there with Leo, because you should be heavier than human carrying heavy thing. Because you look a lot, even if you're the same height as a human, like, you look thicker and metally. I'll put you up there with black holes. He kind of just thumbs up. Okay, we're getting close. Shattuck Scarlet, VTuber PT. What does PT stand? Portuguese? Sou vampiro cósmico. Mice. Cosmic vampire? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I don't really know what this means. You're saying you're a cosmic vampire, existencia do cosmo. Cosmic vampire? Does that mean? It means he could be really big, right? A cosmic vampire? Oh, hi, Shattuck. Oh, you can explain. You're here. You can explain. Where do I put... Explain your lore, please. To Google Translate. Okay, let's Google Translate this. I am a cosmic vampire, older than the creation of all the existence of the cosmos. VTuber Portuguese, but many say I am BR. Cosmic vampire. Oh. Okay. You sound pretty massive then. I'll put you up here with Hatanashi. You got some similar lore going on. I know if I were actually being truthful, I think you two might be more massive than Nessia, but Nessia gets extra points because I like her design a lot. I'm sorry, I'm biased. I think we got two more. Tarls. What are you, Tarls? You are a picture of two corn dogs on a monitor on like the Windows XP background. Oh, you're welcome, Shadik. Thank you for stopping by. I mean, so definitely in terms of the most unique designs, unusual designs, I think Tarls definitely takes the cake on that tier list. You alternate cartoonish reality weirdo accidentally broadcasting to this world. I'm gonna put you here, because two corn dogs are not a lot. Two corn dogs do not weigh very much. I'm gonna put you down here with Cole and Tommy. Oh, hi, Sherry. Welcome aboard. Yes, I am honest about being biased. Some of my design preferences maybe coming in here. Compact monitor is only 50 pounds. Yeah, and like two corn dogs is even lighter. Two corn dogs, that's like half a pound. That's not even that much food. Okay, I think the last one, if I can bring up the correct monitor, is Nova Inertia. What is your lore? I forget. Captain of the Chrono. Oh, you are a space captain, much like Puzzle. Only without the money. He's kind of twinkish, but actually no wait. He's got muscles. He's not that twinkish. He's also very tall. He looks very tall. He is definitely over 6 foot. Nova is tall. He goes in one of the upper tiers. He looks like a big dude. They're not entirely sorted from left to right. Maybe I can sort them from a bit from left to right. Let's see. Maybe like this. Let me sort them a bit from left to right. And Pyro looks heavier than Moki. Moki might be heavier than Laika. Let's put it like this. Actually, Pyro might be just... No, Ark is made of metal. Space metal at that. Oh, thank you, Shadik. I am having a lot of fun today, so I would say I am having a marvelous debut. But thank you very much, Shadik, and I wish you success as well. 60% leg, he's got that anime man energy. True. let's see. Well, there's not much to move around. I like how we formed like almost a perfect pyramid. It's top and bottom. Okay, so where do we... Okay, so... Bottom list is the one we gotta think about the most for the ordering. Okay, so what weighs more? Oh, how much would a 1 foot cube of rock actually weigh? This one we can actually do math on. Let's see, what's the density of granite? Granite is 168 pounds per cubic foot. So weighs about as much as like a tall adult female or adult male. Oh, in that case, okay, so Piedra Lina is definitely the heaviest thing in this tier list. And Terry Mundi is 168 pounds. You do know the tier list, but flip it so we make the other side of the pyramid. Oh, I think I can only do one tier list today. Okay, so we're gonna use Terry Mundi as the divider spot, and let's who weighs more or less than 168 pounds? Puzzle, I think weighs less. Maxim definitely weighs less. I'm sorry, I forgot this person's name. I'm terrible with names. Okay, the ghost, Spooky Whisper definitely is at the bottom. Just because ghost. Tommy, we know, weighs like 40 pounds. Cole and Maxim, I think Cole's like slightly smaller than Maxim. I don't know how Cole and Mashichu, even if Mashichu is similar size compared to Cole should be, Mashichu should be lighter because bird. And a big bird with the hollow burns. 4'9" and very skinny. Tommy's not that small. So we have been over this many. Tommy's canonically is not very small, but he is plain, and the planes are relatively light. So we know canonically he's like 40 pounds, scaled down from a F-14 mathematically. So he is on the lighter end, and I think Cole, if 4'9", you should weigh like 100 pounds. So you're still heavier than Tommy. And Mashichu should also still be heavier than Tommy. Around 60 kilogram. Okay, well 60 kilogram, that's still heavier than Tommy. Actually, yeah, so I feel good about this. Because of 10%. But Tommy, I keep telling you, the 10% is arbitrary. You could scale yourself to be smaller. You could be 9% or 8%. Nothing's stopping you. 10% is completely arbitrary, Tommy. Plane is lighter than bird. What are the odds? Let me see. Volume of F-14. Okay, well, I would probably have to like load up a actual 3D model to be able to calculate the volume here. But yeah, planes are relatively light. You don't want to be spotted. Just say that, Tommy. Just say that. Stop hiding behind like how you're scaled. How you're scaled doesn't matter. You decided how you're scaled. Or it's not 1%, it's 0.1%. It's 10 to the third. He is 1,000th as massive. If he's 10% the height and wingspan of his plane, he is 1,000th of the weight, which is 40,000 pounds. So 1,000th of the weight is 40 pounds. How is that hiding? Because it's not the real reason, Tommy. The real reason is you just want to be tall. And that's okay. You don't want to be small and petable, Tommy. I mean, it's what? You're canonically like 6'3", 6 foot, whatever. It's like, at that point, the only thing I could use for you, use you for is a table or like a lamp. He's like, can't even be a footstool at that size. Small paddable. Okay, so anyways, this is the complete tier list. So I am going to tweet this out. Wait, no, I have to crop it first. Alright, here is the complete tier list. What do we call this? VTubers by gravitational pull. Some personal bias may have crept in here. Okay. Here we go. Should I tag everyone that submitted? Because otherwise, I feel like the otherwise might not see it. I might go and tag everyone, but people also might find that extremely annoying. Well, either way, I'll do that later. The save button probably pops for you. Oh, not even gonna bother with that. Alright. Well then. I mean, this has gone on for 3 hours. That's longer than I expected, to be honest. So, oh wait, gotta use the correct button. Gotta remember to use my buttons. Oh. You can tag in replies? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to do that. Would have to do that anyways, Leo, because I cannot actually fit everyone's names in one tweet. So, haven't all your streams this week been 3 hours? Have they? I don't think so. What? Maybe. Anyways, so that'll be all for today. I guess I'll probably do Star Rail some other time then. Because I still gotta do Forgotten Hall and Star Rail at some point. Oh yeah. This means it's time to finally show you the last screen that I made. The ending screen, because I actually have one of those now. Thank you everyone for tuning in. So for next week, yes. Next week, I have not actually finalized the schedule, but I will actually start posting schedules again on my Twitter And I will also try to post them on Twitter, or not Twitter, YouTube in community posts. I'm gonna try to start using community posts more as well. So next week, I don't know about a lot of streams. It's gonna be at least three streams, maybe more. I think so. On Thursday. Oh, so one thing I know for sure is gonna happen. Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out on Thursday. I will be playing that on that day. I'll schedule it earlier in the day, Tommy, so you won't have to change your stream time. So that will probably like happen earlier in the day on Thursday. Other than that, there will be Wednesday and Friday streams for sure, as well as a Saturday stream. Wednesday might be Star Rail, or that League of Legends thing where Tommy rates all the League of Legends champions. That might take more than one stream. Actually, League has a lot of champions. Oh yeah. One more thing. I wanted to do a Gartic Phone collab at some point. Like a bigger collab, more people. Sometime this week. I don't know. I'll have to actually like message people and schedule something. Hey Leo, you open on Monday? How's your schedule looking? So yeah. That might also happen too. Well, anyways, that'll be what's happening for the rest of this week. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I hope to see you all again next week. Until then, good night, everyone. Good night.